What's up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create your very own custom Canva frames. So let's go ahead and get into it. The tools I'll be using to create the frames will be Canva. I specifically use Canva Pro and Photopea. And if you don't know what a frame is, go ahead and come up to the elements in Canva, type in frame. Take off graphics, and these are frames here, and these are the frames that Canva provides you. They're pretty basic, generic, so you have squares, stars, triangles, arrows, but in this video I'm going to show you how to get a little more creative. So what we're going to do is make a custom frame out of a Christmas tree, this pumpkin here, this little doodle frame, and these custom frames can create designs like this right here. You see how it has little different patterns in there? Here's another one with some pumpkins and a little patch pattern in there. Here is another trendy one I'm seeing a lot of with the 3 frames beside each other, and they have a little graphic inside of each frame with a little background and text at the bottom. Here's another one. You can also make frames out of letters as well. And here's another example. Now let's go ahead and start creating our very own custom frames. First thing you want to do is come over to Canva. You want to find some simple colored graphics. So no more, I would say as a beginner, no more than 2 colors in the graphics. So for example, this Christmas tree here, it only has 2 colors, green and white. And I have a little doodle frame I'm going to create in a basketball. Once you've chosen the graphics you want to turn into custom frames, go ahead and come up to share, go to download, and make sure it's 3500 by 3500. Go ahead and make sure it's transparent and a PNG, and make sure all of the pages that you want to download are selected. I'm gonna click done, and we're gonna do each one separately. I'll show you in the next steps. Once your PNG files have been downloaded from Canva, go ahead and come over to photopea.com, and we're gonna go ahead and take the first image. I believe that was the Christmas tree. You're gonna go ahead and drag it over to Photopea. The first step you want to do is come over to this wand icon here. You want to go ahead and right click and click magic wand. Now you're going to come over to your graphic, select the graphic, and you'll see these little trace lines around it. The next thing you want to do is right click again, come down to make work path, click that. Next, come up to the top left, click a layer, go down to vector mask, and then scroll down to current path and select that. Now you want to go ahead and save it. So go over to file, scroll all the way down to export as, scroll down to PDF. Okay, not a PNG, not a JPEG, a PDF. So go ahead and go to export PDF. Go ahead and save it under the name that you want to save it under, and go ahead and click save. Now we're going to go ahead and rinse and repeat this for the rest of the images. Another way you can go about doing this, instead of dragging the file over to Photopea, just come right here to open from computer and go straight to your downloads to download the graphic onto Photopea. And for this basketball, it has 2 colors, but I just want to change, I want to turn the inside of the basketball to the frame, the custom frame. So what I'm going to do, same thing, is come over to wand, magic wand, and go ahead and press the shift key and select the areas that I want to be selected for the frame. All right, go ahead and right click, go down to make work path, and then come up here to layer, down to vector mask, current path, and now go ahead and save it as a PDF. And you're probably wondering what's happening to the outline. We don't need the outline part, we need the inside of the basketball, because that is what's going to be changed into the custom Canva frame. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that outline. It took that out because we're not working with that as the frame. All we're gonna do is take this graphic back over to Canva and place it on top of that original basketball. So let's go ahead and carry on with the rest of them. Let's go ahead and choose this frame here, the doodle frame. Now, for this one, what you're gonna do, we're gonna add an extra step before we continue with the other steps. So create a new layer. You want to do that by coming down to this bottom here, and you see this little icon that kind of looks like a post-it note. Click on that. It has created a new layer here. What we're going to do is drag that layer underneath the background layer. Okay, and now we're going to go over to the paint tool to the left, this little paintbrush icon here, And right now the paintbrush, you see the circle, this is the paintbrush size. We need to make that a little bit smaller. Around the 200, 300 mark will be good. Now, this is the color that the paint is going to be. It doesn't matter the color. We just need to paint inside of this frame to create the custom frame that's going to turn into the custom frame. I'm going to go ahead and paint this. I'm going to fast forward through this part because it might take a little time, but the goal here is to just color inside the lines. Just fill up the lines. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes you might go outside the lines, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. We're just trying to fill in the frame as much as possible. And once I've filled out the outline, I go ahead and make the brush bigger once I filled it out on the outline part, just to make this part a little bit quicker. And that was a lot, so let me try to backspace. Like I said before, don't worry about if the color goes outside. It's going to be cut off regardless, so we're just trying to fill in this part here. Now, once you have filled in the frame, what you want to do is come back over here to your layers. You're going to select the background, press the shift key, select layer, right click, go all the way down to merge layers. Now it is one. Okay, this is one layer now. Now we're going to go ahead and continue on with the original steps, which will be go to the wand icon, of course. Right click, magic wand. Go ahead and select the paint part, okay? And go ahead and right click, go down to make work path, go up to layer, scroll all the way down to vector mask. Click current path, go to file. We're going to export as a PDF. I'm going to do one more. Let's go ahead and do the pumpkin. So for this pumpkin, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to erase the stem part because I don't want to change the color or anything about that. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and erase that. Go ahead and go up to the erase tool here. Make the brush a little bit bigger. And erase that stem. Now we're going to go ahead and go up to the wand tool, magic wand, make sure that is selected, and then go ahead and go back to the pumpkin, and we're going to go ahead and click shift to select all of the panels. Right click, go down to work path, go up to layer, vector mask, click current path, go to file, export as PDF, and now we're going to just save it. Now let's go ahead and go back to Canva to use our custom frames we just created in Photopea. So once you're back in Canva, go ahead and upload those PDFs that we just created in Photopea. Go ahead and go to uploads, upload file, and find them in your downloads, and they're going to appear under the designs tab. Okay, not the image tab, but the designs tab. All right, while I wait for those to upload, I'm going to go ahead and make some new pages. So let's go ahead and create our Christmas tree frame. Go ahead and select the element. Now you're going to go ahead and click delete. And there you have it, a new custom frame of the tree. Let's go ahead and do that for the pumpkin. Now I took the stem off, so it's just going to be the pumpkin panels, is what I call them. And then go ahead and click delete. You're just gonna rinse and repeat this. Same for the frame. This one's gonna be a little different. So what you wanna do, select the frame. Now keep in mind we only have the middle of the frame, okay? So still go ahead and select the element, click delete. And what I'm gonna do is just drag it up. So what you can do to make sure it stays in the same place, let's bring it back to where it was, is copy the frame, go back up to the actual frame outline and click paste. And there you have it. Now it is a part of the doodle frame with the outline. Go ahead and scroll down. Let's create the basketball frame. Select the basketball PDF, click delete, and now we have our custom basketball frame. Now go ahead and copy this so we can place it on top of the basketball and make the outlines for it, and just size it up. And now we have our custom basketball frame. Now how you use these will be to use different backgrounds. I don't believe Canva allows you to take the background directly from Canva. So all you have to do is download some digital, they're called digital papers, from Etsy, or what you can do is create your very own, download it into a PNG file and upload it back onto Canva. So let me show you an example, or you can use ChatGPT. Let me go over to my projects. So let's say I want to change this tree into like the trending patchwork that I see everywhere. I'm going to take my paper, drag it over the tree frame, and there you go. Now I have my very own custom designed Christmas tree. Scroll down to the pumpkin. So what I'm going to do for this one is copy and paste the frame back on top of this image here, so I can have the stem with it. And I'm just gonna do the same thing, rinse and repeat. And there you have it, a custom Canva frame. Now I'm just gonna rinse and repeat this for the rest of them. I have some stripes here I can use, and you can also change the color of the outline also. So let's go ahead and I guess use this pink here. And if you want your stripes to be, say for instance, I want my graphics to be a little bit bigger in the frame, all you have to do is double click, and you see these little circles here, just expand the graphic a little bit and the frame stays intact. Now I'm gonna change the outline color to something else. Let's say this blue here, or teal. And there you have it. Now I can just resize this as well to create it, make it look similar to the design that I saw earlier. And let's just say I want to do something Christmassy, even though it's pink, Christmas. I'm just showing you an example of what it could look like. And let me go back to my papers and change this to like green. Hold on. Yep, let me move it over here. There we go. Let me change the outline to like a red or something. Change it to the same red as the candy cane. There we go. Let me position that to the back to make sure the candy cane doesn't end up the new background. And there we have it. And you can do this by creating your very own custom Canva frames. Let's see if we have any more. Yes, we have the basketball. So let's go ahead and change the basketball, and voila. So definitely let me know if this video was of help. Comment below if you have some other questions, or you would like a different tutorial on something else similar. Definitely let me know, and I'll be sure to work on that for you guys. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.